Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to do a real quick review on this camera slash clock that I have here. So primarily, I wanted to review just to kind of point out how to set it up because the instructions did not do a very clear job of showing what to do. But anyways, this is it right here. You can see it's got the time on it, and you can also set an alarm for it. Just like really any other clock, which is nice. And then, as you can see, sort of, there's the camera right next to it. You can kind of tell it's a camera, but like if this were in the room, you'd have to really look at it to know that it was actually a camera. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of incognito. No one's really gonna. It's definitely different from having a huge camera just chilling in your living room, which kind of makes things uncomfortable. This is much better, but it comes with some instructions for it, and I'll show you the app in a sec. But I wanted to show you real quick. So when it first came, I had to push some buttons on the back of it, or at least that's what the instructions said. And when I went to look at the back, it had this over the back of it, like this. And I kept trying to push like pens to these buttons, and I could not figure it out. Anyways, after some time I figured out that you could just peel this back. And so you peel it back, and then you get these buttons right here that you use to set it up. And once I had found that, I spent probably an embarrassing amount of time trying to figure out how to push these buttons until I figured out you could lift the cover off, and these were actually the buttons you would use. And once you use that, it's really cake. I think what I did is I held down this one right here. It says on the instructions much better, but I held the most medial button, and I held it until it made a click. And then all I did is I, on my phone's Wi-Fi, I connected to it over Wi-Fi, and then you go back to the app, and then it will just, if you do search over LAN, it will just show the camera, and you can connect to it. So if you follow those instructions, you should be pretty golden for connecting it. It's really not too hard, but it can be confusing. So anyways, that's the camera itself. And now moving on to the actual camera part. So you can see here's the camera on my phone here. And if let's see if I move it, there's not much to show you in this room, but you can see the back of my office, and you can see it all pretty clearly. You can see my bags in the room. You can see my satellite. I mean, it works really well, just like any other HD camera, except it's disguised as a clock, which is really cool. So anyways, that's my review. I'm super satisfied with it. The camera works, it has night vision. It just really has everything you need in it, and it works. Oh yeah, and motion detection, which is kind of cool too. So that's my review. I hope this kind of gives you a good idea of how it works. I haven't had any problems with it whatsoever. It's really been kind of nice to have. So that's my review. I hope this helps you out. Thanks for watching.